Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 332. Now, no, last week I said that I switched up the timetable. If Prey wasn't so hot, I would be reviewing the movie right now, and I would have did Aliens last week. That was the original plan, but I had to switch out the timetable. Had to had to finally get Prey out the way. So yeah, now aliens, aliens, plural, more than one. Yeah, 1986, man. Aliens, 1986. Yeah, this the one that James Cameron directed. Not only he directed this one, but he wrote this movie too. So yeah, man. Yeah, this is the one that James Cameron directed. Yeah, this is the action version of Alien, of the original movie Alien. This is the action version of it. This is what happens when you take on more than one. You got these space colony, these space marines, these colonial marines. Yeah. You got these colonial marines, and they're taking on these xenomorphs. And that's the name that they gave them. These xenomorphs, in some heavy duty Mortal Kombat to the death. But yeah, man, yeah, Aliens, 1986, starring Sigourney Weaver. Just to name a few. But that's the only name they have here to star this movie, even though there are a lot more people in this. Not only Sigourney Weaver, but we got my man Michael Biehn, Paul Reiser, Lance Hendrickson, Carrie Heen, cute little girl Carrie Heen, and just name a few after that. But yeah. This is the one that James Cameron directed. And man, I tell you, this movie not only it hits, but it hits hard, Jack. It hits hard. This movie, yeah, yeah. People know about Alien. People know about that, but it's Aliens that is the favorite. It's Aliens that is. I guess you could say that this one is the measuring the measuring stick. This is the standard bearer. This is the yeah yeah this is the template on the entire Alien franchise. I guess you could say that. I mean, with the ones that followed, I think it was Alien Resurrection that they tried to mix the horror with the action. But yeah, this right here though, yeah, this is like I said, this is the action version of it. Yeah. Just think of it as your rap tape. Just like the example I used with the Spawn review. Just think of this as your rap tape. Side one was the horror version of Alien, and side two is the action version of Aliens. Yeah, yeah. Side one that was for the radio. That was radio friendly. Side two, that's for the street. That's one that you get to listen to at your cousin's house. You know, yeah. So like I said, this movie, it hits and it hits hard. The intensity in this movie. I mean, hey, Yeah, you can't have the intensity without having the score from the legendary late great James Horner. So yeah, with James Horner doing the score, you got Cameron directing it, you got Cameron writing it. Man, the intensity of this movie, you know, it's just. Oh yeah, Bill Paxton is also in this movie. Yeah, the late great Bill Paxton. Yeah, rest in peace, man. But yeah, yeah. The intensity of this movie, it's just it was it delivered. Okay, it delivered the intensity. It delivered with the action of this movie. I mean, yeah, you had the story. It picks up after 57 years after the first movie. This movie, it picks up after that, and yeah, she give the recap of what happened to her crew. Her crew of the Nostramos. She gave a recap of what happened to all of them, and they were all taken out by just one of these things. If one of these things took out an entire ship crew, imagine what a bunch of these things would do to just some colonial Marines, to some Marines, some certified badasses. Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened, man. You know, yeah, they were on a bug hunt, you could say, and yeah, they ran into some trouble. As a matter of fact, the trouble ran into them. They got ambushed by these things, and yeah, and all the confusion, which was I can't give the exact estimate, but maybe 7 to 10 colonial Marines, and it winded down quickly. Winded down being to three, three of them, three field Marines, and then you had the asshole Gorman, and then there was Ripley, and then there was Carter Burke, that fucking traitor. Yeah, do anything for a quick buck, huh? But yeah, with Hicks, Hudson, Vasquez, and Gorman, and then you had Burke, and then you had Ripley, and Newt, Rebecca Jordan, but her name is Newt. She'd rather be called Newt. So yeah. That little girl though, yeah, she's the survivor. She is a true survivor. I mean, her parents and her little brother got wiped out by these things, and she's the only one that just happened to slip by. She survived by hiding from them. Yeah, but yeah, I tell you, yeah. A significant part of this movie is when they go head up with these things again. You know, yeah. Like I said, the intensity of this movie, it builds, man. I tell you, man. When it comes to James Cameron, yeah, this guy, he knows how to build tension. He knows how to build the shit. This guy, yeah, he can direct action. Of course, I've already said that in the past, but yeah, this guy, he can direct action. But yeah, he knows how to build up to it too. Build up, give you that good tension, and then when it hits, boom, right in your face, man. Hits and it hits hard. Oh, you know. And yeah, this guy, even though this is a sci-fi action film, it does have horror elements. He does. I mean, yeah, first movie he did was Piranha. It was not no. It was Piranha 2, The Spawning. Sequel to Piranha. But yeah, that was the first movie he did, and then next thing you know, he did Terminator, which both of them are horror films. So yeah, even though this movie is a sci-fi action film, straight up an action film, it gives you that nice little horror element. When Hicks opened up the top vent, and he saw that these xenomorphs was crawling towards him. I mean, yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's something right there. Yeah, that'll make you jump out of your skin a bit, man. I tell you, whew, yeah, building up to that. Yeah, he opened the vent, shine the light, brings it around, and you see the xenomorphs slowly crawling. Oh my God, man. Whew. Yeah, they had to. Next thing you know, yeah, they burst through the vent. They coming at them, and yeah, they do. Yeah, they just shoot them all away, man. I tell you, they just shoot them all away, but they're just too many of them. Too many of them, and they don't have enough ammo. So yeah, they had to. Some of them did. They had to try and get out of there while the others were trying to hold them off, especially Hudson. Okay, Bill Paxton. The late great Bill Paxton. You know, he had the best lines in this movie. His character. Yeah, he bring that charisma. Bill Paxton. Every movie he does, he brings that charisma, and he did it with this movie too. Yeah, he had the best lines in this movie, man. I tell you. But he also took the bitch award in this movie too. I mean, yeah, just crying, moaning like a bitch. You know, yeah, dude, we need to keep you up on current events. We just got our asses kicked, pal. But yeah, I tell you. But yeah, he wasn't a total bitch. I tell you that. Yeah. I'm sorry for saying that, but yeah, he wasn't a total bitch. But he had his moment in the sun. He was holding them off while others were trying to escape, and he was the only one holding them off. And yeah, yeah, motherfucker, come on, get some, come on, who's next? Come on, oh you too, come on. Yeah, one came up from under him. Yeah, fuck you, Hex. Ah! Yeah, grabbed him by his face and pulling him down. Oh man, that was the last of him. But yeah, he had his moment in the sun, and yeah, man, blasting him away, blasting him away, challenging him to bring it on. He just blasting him away, cursing him out. Yeah, come on, bastards, come on, get some, come on, who's next? Come on, oh you two, come on. Yeah, try and get one down there, but yeah, man, you just got him, got to pull him away, man. Damn. Yeah. He had some real good lines. He had some of the best lines in this movie. I mean, hell. Yeah, we're on the express elevator to hell. Going down. Yeah, when they first took off for the mission. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, Bill Paxton, Hudson, Prophet Hudson, he yeah, that was a memorable character. That was a memorable character. Yeah, Bill Paxton. He's the only one that took on not only the Terminator but Predator and the Xenomorph also. Yeah, he died against all three. Man, but yeah, they were all memorable deaths though. Great stuff though, every time. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie, great stuff all the way through, man, all the way through. I mean, you know, The music, man, the music in this movie, like I said, you know, when you got James Horner doing the damn thing, and you got Cameron directing it, that's a hell of a combination right there. Yeah, you just can't beat it, man. You cannot beat the shit. You cannot beat it. So good, man. Yeah, Alien. Yeah, this movie is Aliens. Alien was real good too. This movie, it was one hell of a ride. Like I said, this movie was a template. I mean, the ones that came after this movie, it was he just couldn't live up to it. Even a video game based off of the Colonial Marines, Aliens, Colonial Marines, the video game, you know, great idea, but the game was poorly executed. But if you play Alien Isolation, oh man, that game brought it back to the first film. That is a straight up horror survival game. Okay, you cannot fight that. You cannot fight that xenomorph. You cannot do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You can't fight it. You just gotta hide. You gotta run and hide from it, and you gotta find a way to get out of there. So yeah, that game worked. Colonial Marines did not work, unfortunately. Even though they had a good idea, it just did not work. Even though they brought in Michael Biehn to play Hicks again, it just did not work. I mean, damn. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah. Even though it it delivered on aspects of the action, the intensity, and a little bit of horror. You know, you know, yeah. It really happened to hit hard though. I mean, one of the most memorable lines in the movie. It was not from Hudson, but it was from Ripley herself. The line. The line that yeah, the most mothery line you will ever hear come out of a woman's mouth. Get away from her, you bitch. I mean, you hear that, man. Every mother out there would 100% relate to it because nobody messes with their child. So yeah, every mother out there, they will say that too. Yeah, get away from her, you bitch. But yeah, she said it with that intensity. She said it with that authority. Man, you know, having that loader, which is like a giant robotic esque um forklift, pretty much. Hell, they should have one of those in actual construction sites. And speaking of this movie being futuristic, most of the technology is not that far off. I mean, we got that technology right now. I mean, yeah, video calls. We got, Skype or Zoom or Discord or whatever it is that you use for video call, You know, that's what they use in the movie, a video call, and then you got the helmet cam with the headset for you to speak in, hell, people that do live streaming, they go portable with that shit, with the head cam and the camera, hell, Scream 4, perfect example. So yeah, man, they got that with the head cam and the headset for the mic, they got that in this movie, Yeah, this movie, yeah, it's a futuristic movie, but still, yeah, the technology in that, we got it right now today. Yeah, the tech is not that far off. I mean, there are other things that we don't have. yet, but we could have in the future. But yeah, this movie though, yeah, it hits on all aspects. This movie hits on all aspects. Also, let me say it like that. But yeah, man, yeah, straight up 5 out of 5, man. I tell you, this movie just straight up 5 out of 5. Great moments, great intensity, great action. It is one hell of a thrill ride, and yeah, you will not want to get off it. Let me tell you, great stuff all around, all the way through. You know, nice little mother and daughter dynamic between Ripley and Newt. You know, and at the end of the movie, when they in the hibernation pods, we get that nice little shot of both of them. Yeah, the mother and daughter shot. You know, both safe and sound. Sleeping away into a tragic part three that will never be talked about from me. But yeah, man, this movie, yeah, straight up 5 out of 5. Aliens, badass all around. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Yes. Now next week, man. Next week, I'm back to the big ones, and uh, yeah, we talked about the Shankara stones. We talked about the Ark of the Covenant. Now we're going to talk about the Holy Grail. So yeah, let's get into that last crusade next week. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.